evening, Owls family. Hoot, hoot. How is everyone doing? And hello to all those who watch the replay. We greatly appreciate you very much. Good evening, Xander. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Yep, her power's back on, but her internet is acting, well, it's not back on yet. It's everything's sketchy. It was a rolling blackout. Good evening, Chris. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Good evening, Apple. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Nope, no, thank gracious, knock on wood. No net problems here. Just me, that's it. But yeah, no. Rolling blackouts, yes. Net problems, no. Yep, she actually got a text message, well, several text messages to me. She's still waiting. Good evening, Kimberly. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Good evening, new times, new beginnings. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. But yeah, rolling blackouts is becoming a thing, y'all. So just be prepared. Best thing you can do, don't open your fridge. Don't open your refrigerators. And just stay busy. Stay busy. Oh, that sounds good. We're going to have leftover pizza. Is that all right with you? Yep, we're having leftover pizza for dinner. Good evening, Monica. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Woohoo! Welcome back and welcome into chat. Amber, how are you doing? Oh, wonderful, wonderful. I'm glad to hear that he's doing better. Oh, Lord, sorority girl now. Oh, my gracious. Now, the best thing you can have is the old fashioned type of refrigerator where the freezer is on top and the fridge part is on the bottom because cold sinks. The cold will come down out of the freezer into the fridge. You don't even have to worry about the water bottles. I'm doing better. I think I punched a nerve. Let me tell you. I honestly to God think I punched a nerve when I done that. Yep, this has been a roller coaster ride like no tomorrow. And I'm getting better. I'm getting better. It's going to be slow and steady. It's getting used to having the shoe back on and just being able to stand up for long. Hey, look crazy all you want to. I wouldn't worry a bit. Good evening, Nancy. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Oh, I wanted to let y'all know. If you have a YouTube channel, guess what? Canning Nazis are out in full force, y'all. I have been attacked, fussed at, southern condensated. I hate condensating southern people who think they know everything and they don't realize who they're talking to. Yeah, if you are a grammar Nazi, if you are a canning Nazi, or if you just want to come to my channel to cause trouble, poof, there you go. Poof. And when I say poof, I mean poof. You are going to instantly... Now, don't get me wrong. I'm perfectly fine with people asking questions. I don't need nobody telling me I'm unhygienic for eating a piece of honeydew while I was cutting the melon up. I've canned all my life. I'm not dead yet. If you come to just cause trouble and grief, poof, you will go. I have no problems. When menopause hit and finished, the F's flew away, and I don't care. Yep, I have no problem with understanding people. I have no problem with answering questions. Y'all just gotta give me time. Because I sit here and I try to answer people's comments and I go to sleep. I sit still too long, I go to sleep. I'm tired. Good evening, my crooked little homestead. How are you feeling? Welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot. No, don't you be sorry. Don't you say sorry. Don't say sorry one bit. I understand you've been sick, y'all. Take care of y'all. Just let me know. I'm going to put you on the prayer list, my crooked little homestead. Good evening, Kim. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Whoo, Lord. Good evening and welcome into chat. Lord, is it Danielle or is it Danny? I think it's Danielle. Woohoo! 15 chickens. Yep, she's a sick puppy. I'll tell you that right now with that gallbladder infection. Oh, thank you, my crooked little homestead. Thank you, darling. But yeah, y'all never feel like you have to apologize because you haven't been in live stream or chat. I understand you miss it. We miss y'all. But take care of yourself. Now that's me talking, you know, the pot calling the kettle black, you know. But yeah, I'm not going to put up with canning Nazis. I'm not going to put up with people who think they have to dress to the nines to make a video. Not going to do it. You just go poof. Especially if you're being hateful, you're going to go. Good evening, Sandra. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? I'm doing better. Not kicking high, but I'm still a kicking, y'all. Yep. I don't even comment no more. I done got tired of it. If you're going to the first comment you ever make on my channel, you're going to be hateful and or attack me, poof, you're out of here. I'm just not playing the game no more. Oh, eye surgery. Are you still bandaged up or are you able to see out of it yet? And everybody's having eye surgery. Apparently that's a popular thing anymore. Is it going to be one eye at a time, or did you just need to have one eye done? No, I'm not going poof. Y'all just apologize about not having many videos here lately. I'm doing what I can, believe me. I'm doing the best I can. I'm going to tell you right now, Apple 9, sex links, black sex links are my favorite. They are my favorite. They are docile. They're big chickens. Amazing layers. Now, they do not go broody. So if you're wanting to raise chicks, you need to get a little banny, some kind of coaching or something that's just an egg hatching machine if you want to have eggs. But my favorite is the black sex links, and I think the other one is called a red sex link. I think it's called. I do not like the cinnamon queens, not whatsoever. They're, now don't get me wrong, they are amazing layers. They are docile, but what I don't like about the cinnamon queens is they are mean to one another. Really mean. And they will pick on each other. Good evening, 10 Tigers. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? They do fine here. They do fine, and we get hot. Uh-oh. Oh, no. You want me to put you on the prayer list, Kim? Good. Oh, Seal Bounty, welcome into chat, sister. How are you doing? Good evening, Seahorse Dreams. How have you been doing? Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Good evening, Polly. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? But yeah, the black sex links are my favorite chicken of all. That was my first chicken I got introduced to when I was a teenager in 4-H. Love those chickens. Big hens, even bigger roosters, very docile. egg making machines, let me tell you. Big old beautiful brown eggs. But like I said, they don't sit. So don't expect them to sit. Good evening, Minty Cactus. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot, how are you doing? Good evening, D. Welcome into chat. How have you been doing? Hoot hoot. Good evening, Jeff. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Oh, I got to tell y'all something. Y'all ready to laugh? Junior's doing great. He's just tired. We had last 2 nights. We've had long show marathons. We finished off watching all of Expedition Bigfoot or Bigfoot Expedition, something like that. We killed all 6 seasons. That was pretty good. But yeah, Junior's doing fine. He's just tired. He just really, really woke up. But yeah, once the hens get old, they do need to go to freezer camp. Now, the black sex links are big meat birds, very big meat birds. Those hens can get 8 to 10 pounds. The rooster's even bigger. I never forget the first time, raising them, because with the 4-H program I was in high school, way back in the 80s, I was gave 25 chickens. Alright, they were all sex links. I had to turn back in 5 of my biggest, best chickens for 4-H to make money selling them and for the Mid-South Fair. I got second place for my chickens. The first place dude only beat me by a little bit, and they said it was close. But the first rooster of those black sex links that we were sending to freezer camp, we only killed 1 rooster. To scald them to get the feathers off. An old-fashioned enamel water bath canner was almost not big enough. That was a big boy, and let me tell you, he was good. Good evening, Ingrid. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot, how are you doing? Three, 4 years. 3, 4 years old. And of course, you can eat them younger. You can eat them younger. But I like them. I like to just let them lay their eggs. Sometimes I let them just live their little lives out. It all depends. And another thing I like about the black sex links, you can sex them very well. If I remember right, the hens, chicks, the chicks of, the baby chickens, the hens or poults will be solid black. The males will have a white dot on their head, if I remember right. Don't do your research. Good evening, October Opal. Hoot hoot, how are you doing? Welcome into chat. Now you can of course buy them online, Or I do know that Tractor Supply carries them in the spring. Okay, back to what I was going to say. Yeah, some of them old girls are egg hatching machines, let me tell you. I had one, and her name was Henrietta. God, I loved that chicken. Little thing, you could hold her in your hands, cupped, or in one palm. That was the tiniest chicken I ever had in my life. That thing was an egg thief. She would go sit on somebody's egg, stand up, have the egg up under, and take it off to her nest. She hatched goose eggs, she hatched turkey eggs, she hatched chicken eggs. I'm telling you, you don't believe it until you see it happen. And I watched her with my own eyes because I kept wondering, these chicks aren't her babies. Where do they keep coming from? I watched her in action and I like to die laughing. They ain't never asked me for my name or address. Never. But yeah, unless you see it happen, you won't believe it. And I have seen it happen. I've seen it with multiple chickens. It's hilarious to watch. And I don't know how they do it. I don't know if they wrap their little leg muscles, thigh muscles around it or what. Or now one chicken I had, she would steal others' eggs by using both her wings, and she would cup her wings and carry the eggs off to her nest. It's hilarious. Oh, I love watching chickens. I absolutely love watching chickens. They're hilarious. Now, only time they usually ask your name and address to become a a member of their little, I forget what it's called. But yeah, chickens are hilarious. Oh, Minty, I don't know if you saw that video that I shared. Very interesting video for down in your area. It's about build these veterans getting together and doing underground greenhouses. It's a short and it's really interesting. And Gooberman can just kiss my unseasoned grits. I'm sick of the Gooberman. Woo, Lord, that was a busy mama. I posted it on, and sometimes they call it the community page. Sometimes they call it post. They can't make up their mind. Yeah, Henrietta used to ride on my shoulder, never pooped on me. I had her for years. She'd ride on my shoulder like a parrot. But I can't help it. I love raising chickens, ducks, turkeys, geese, all of that. I love them. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting ducks so I can eat the eggs. Now, I granted I'll eat, I can kind of get away with deviled eggs, but as for eating straight out scrambled eggs, fried eggs, I'm talking about chicken eggs, I will get sick as a dog, y'all. Which I'm fine with having a slight chicken egg allergy. I'm fine with that. That just means I can never have a vaccination. Woot! See, it's a blessing. Because all these vaccinations nowadays are based in egg whites. Lord forbid if I ingest eggs and it makes me sick, I don't even want to know what getting injected with it is going to do to me. Oh, what I was trying to tell y'all. Now, Junior pushed for it. I went along with it. I got a new play toy. It is a zooped up Frankenstein at one time riding lawnmower. Now, it don't have the deck on it. It looks like a big monster riding lawnmower. But it's got a big engine. It actually has a transmission underneath the seat. And it has a, what's it called, a PTO on the back. It came with a box blade. It came with two plows, and it came with a big disc. So I'm going to be having fun, y'all. I have raised pheasants before. It's just not for me. But yeah, that box blade I can use to keep the driveway all nice and smooth. And I can take that baby and just barely scrape up all the grass and the weeds growing in the garden. And I have two different size plows, a little one and a bigger one, and just plow that baby up, and then I'll take the disc over it and break it all up. Uh oh, my volume's down. Hold on. It shouldn't be. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me better? But yeah, and the back end looks like an old tractor. I'm gonna do a short video on it. Can y'all hear me? It shouldn't be down. Yep, we got lucky. We got lucky. We got it at a really good deal, y'all. 300. I can sell the attachments for way more than what we paid for it. But yeah, it's interesting. You're welcome, Mindy. I thought you would enjoy that. I cut everything up. Is your volume down? Check your volume. But yeah, now I've got to, and I'm dying laughing. It's got a PTO shaft on it. So I gotta find one of those little mini bush hoggers so I can just ride around and cut grass. But yeah, and I might be able to end up getting, because they came out, with the big tillers. They got small, medium, and large garden tillers for the back of old tractors. And it might just work on this one. But yeah, all the way to Canada. But yeah, I've got to learn how to I got to learn how to drive this one because it's not like a regular one. Because, like I said, it's a Frankenstein special. And man, does she run, and she runs good. So, hopefully, by next year, I'll have the garden completely all done up and ready to roll. But I couldn't believe it. Because I've been telling Junior, man, I wish I had one of them little old tractors. That way I could just hook all kinds of stuff up to it. I don't doubt it. They, they're being butt heads to everybody. Of course, now they're still mad at me because I won't use nor join in on their AI crap. I still haven't done paid subscribers because I feel bad. One, I know what it feels like not to be able to afford to be able to pay for a subscription to somebody's channel. Two, you don't even get half the funds of the subscribers. And three, I can't guarantee special videos for subscribers. Yep, I read all the new rules. They double dipping like crazy. But yeah, I just gotta get now. I need a little bush hog attachment. I don't need no great big giant bush hog, just a little one. And as long as it's got a PTO thing, yeah, it's on. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it a bit. Well, A lot of people's not watching my videos. They tell me supposedly most people don't watch all the videos, so yeah. Well, make sure you got protection with you. Get you some bear mace, and God only knows what else you might need up there. Don't go unprotected. Yep, they don't want you to make money. They do not want you to make money. They are not. And Lord, y'all just don't realize they're ripping people off left and right. The ads, what we're supposed to get paid, you don't really see it. They're making bank. They are making big bank. And that's why I tell people, if you want to give me if you just feel drawn to give me a donation, please never do it during a live stream. Just send it through YouTube, not YouTube. Let's back up. I don't ask for donations or anything, but if you just feel motivated to do something, that's why I have wish list. You can send me stuff in the mail, or send it through PayPal using friends and family. Because people don't know, when you give a donation through a live stream during chat, they take up anywhere from 50 to 75% of it. Yeah, and that's why I tell people, just don't do it, please. Please don't. I am, don't get me wrong. It's not that I'm not thankful. I am very thankful, but I'm sick and tired of getting ripped off. It's horrible. Okay, my crooked little homestead darling, I hope you get to feeling better, and I'm going to put you on the prayer list. You take care, have a blessed evening, a better week ahead, and we'll see you next Monday night, darling. Bounty, honey, I know you're busy all the time, darling. Man, somebody tries to get a hold of me, they're going to wish they hadn't. It's going to be like a rabid honey badger on them. Yep, they've been doing that a lot in a lot of places. They won't have a chance in hell getting me to smell a perfume. The only thing they're going to smell is the smoke that's, ejected out behind a projectile. Now, I have gotten tired of calling them pew-pews. I now call them thunder sticks. I'm going back to my native roots, and I call them thunder sticks now. All right, Bounty. I'm old, I'm feeble and I was scared for my life, is what I'm going to tell them. Yep, thundersticks. And see, that's what, sorry y'all, and that's what aggravates me. We are adults. We can't even have conversations without having to use code words all the time. I'm getting tired of it. And if they don't like it, that's their problem, not my problem. We shouldn't have to use code words. We're adults. It's just aggravating. But yeah, a lot of people misunderstood my video this morning. I was fussing at myself for not being able to take care of my garden and my hot peppers. Do not think I wasn't beyond thankful for that amazing harvest. I'm beyond thankful that they were actually still alive. I'm mad at myself because I haven't been able to water them, I haven't been able to feed them, or take care of them. I wasn't fussing, I was upset at myself. That, or you can get what's also called, you go to a truck stop and get a tire knocker. Junior over smiling. He remembers what a tire knocker is. He's over smiling. Also known from me growing up, having Cherokee, Irish, and Scottish. Well, being Irish, we know them as blackjacks. Not tire thumpers, blackjacks. Wonderful. But do not do the DNA testing because it's a fraud and they also sell your DNA. But yeah, be careful. Just be careful. There's a lot of fraud people. Especially be careful anybody doing genealogy. I am thankful for people who do genealogy, but don't give them vital information like birth certificates, anything, or social security numbers, anything like that. There are so many scam artists in this world, and it makes me sick. One day I'll have to make a video and show you how to make an old-fashioned blackjack. I know how to make them. Grandma taught me that one. She had one and she used hers when need be. But there's a lot of things I've been wanting to do, and I apologize to y'all. Please, please be patient. I am trying. And like I said, what I think I've done, I think I truly, truly, honestly believe I punched a nerve. Because it hurts. It hurts. And it's hard to stand up on that foot for too long. Infection's gone, y'all. It's all gone. That spot is still sore. So I think I punched a nerve because, you know, I can't screw up and do it just regular. I got to do it first class. So just be patient. Which tribe is it? Be careful, because there's fake tribes out there. One of them is in Tennessee called the Wolf Clan. Scam artists, bigger than hell. No, I finally got through with them horrible things. Thank gracious. I got through with them. That was a happy day. Last time I had to use self-defense, I threw a tomahawk down the hallway. And it landed perfectly in the front door. That was a long time ago, and that's an even longer story. Good evening, Mohair Spinner. Welcome into chat. Hoot, how are you doing? The Solomon seal root would do better than the St. John's wort. The Solomon seal root. But yeah, I was contemplating, thinking about trying to do uh, a small, maybe 1 hour uh, Thursday live stream. Y'all interested? Good evening, Grandma Teresa. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot, how are you doing? Oh, she's Creek, huh? Interesting. It won't be very long, because I'm going to tell you, my herbs are horrible. They're over half of them are dead. All those beautiful plants I planted. Yeah, I'm praying they might come back up. I'm not holding my breath. Story time with Mama. Lord have mercy. I would say the salmon seal, because that does a lot of work, and it'd be good for you if you're having trouble bone on bone osteoarthritis. I would say definitely you need to start eating some gelatin. Not Jello anymore. Jello used to be great. I don't know. I haven't looked at Knox gelatin in a while, so I don't know what the ingredients are on that. But I have a bag of organic gelatin. I've been planning on doing a video showing y'all that you can still have like jello, but not be jello. Um, I would say the salmon seal would be the best, and start getting some gelatin in your system. As long as it's supposed to, but a lot of companies don't actually try to get a lot of gelatin. Now, I have been noticing, I've been doing some searching. Now, I have seen it on Amazon. I've been searching a lot. They have a beef bone gelatin powder that you can mix in with smoothies or water or soup, because I've been wanting to make some dry, like rice mixes and stuff. I'm trying to find the right bouillon. I would make it myself, but I don't wanna. But I'm trying to find actually good, all natural bouillon, beef and chicken, that don't have all the other crap. Oh, thank you, Mohair Spinner, darling. But yeah, I have noticed that they have uh, gelatin, chicken and beef, um, the gelatin powder. I've seen it organic. I've seen it with very few ingredients. And it's like a protein powder. It's pure, straight, freeze dried. It's not quite what I'm looking for, because it kind of shoots a red flag up for me, because I'm wanting to do some rice mixes. It kind of shoots a red flag up for me when it says tasteless. I don't want it to be tasteless. I want it for the taste. Good evening, Ladybug Sylv. Hoot, hoot, how are you doing? Welcome into chat. Well, I sell salves. I sell tinctures, I sell salves, I sell tea mixes. Welcome back, Xander. Ladybug Sylv, I wanted to tell you I wasn't fussing about the harvest. I've missed you too, darling. I was more mad at myself because I hadn't been able to take care of my peppers like I've been wanting to. I was amazed that they were that loaded, and I usually don't let my peppers go that far. I was mad at myself, one, for getting hurt, two, for not being able to take care of them. I'm beyond thankful for those peppers. I'm actually shocked that they're alive, but I was not fussing. I was fussing at myself. But yeah, Ingrid, when you get a chance, email me. I'll send you, the information. Yeah, collagen powder and gelatin are definitely not the same thing. Yeah, but find out where they get their herbs first. Be careful about that, because there's a lot of herbs that's been coming from China. That's why I like Mountain Rose. They're guaranteed to be organic and sustainably grown and raised. Man, I'm shocked at how many peppers were out there. I'm hurt that them poor plants have suffered like they have. I am absolutely amazed that they were still alive. I only lost 4 or 5 plants. I can't remember, 4 or 5 plants, which is, my God, it was a month before I could take care of them. That's a miracle in itself, but I'm mad at myself because I've lost those. I'm, y'all don't realize I'm harder on myself than y'all know. Hey, y'all, I'm going for a break. I am still here. Poof! Hi, Mama Owl does poof once in a while. But I am here, and poof is Poof. Not spelled any other way. You quit laughing. I see you over there, Junior. You were thinking something else. But yeah, I don't want to discourage anybody. I just want people to learn to do their research. Good evening, Gloria, darling. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Ha ha, I see a magician. But see, another reason I was mad, not about the pepper harvest, I was mad because I couldn't get to take care of them like I wanted to, is the Scotch bonnet peppers and the Carolina Reapers. I make jelly to sell from those. And with me not being able to take care of them, a lot of them is going to go for seed stock. Some of them I'm going to be dehydrating. The rest I'm going to be pickling up just with straight. I'm going to do a video show y'all how to do that. I'm going to pickle them up until later on this fall when it cools down so I can do that jelly outside. I ain't making it in the house. Me and Junior will be dying up in here. But yeah, I've always sold hot pepper jelly. Used to sell a lot of it because I used to do a lot of canning and sell at craft fairs and stuff. Her internet is down. They're playing, the government is playing around. That's why I was warning everybody, be prepared. They're doing rolling blackouts. Yeah, that's still good. As long as the seal, as long as the seal is still down, yeah. Y'all gotta remember the expiration date lasts a whole lot longer than what they tell you. As long as that seal is still sealed and that lid is not rusted, the band can be rusted. But as long as that lid's not rusted and the seal is still good, there ain't a dang thing wrong with that jelly. Yeah, her internet was down. Her power, and I find it interesting. Now, the other day, when was it? Saturday? Yeah, it was Saturday. We had a rolling blackout here for no reason whatsoever. Power, no, there was no wind, nothing. It was just a light breeze. We were out for 4 hours. Now, the storm come Saturday night, and that was a heck of a storm. And we never lost power, not once. Tammy's power was out this morning for 4 exact hours as well. They're doing rolling blackouts all over. No, I don't go by the time frame. I don't. Because you know why? They tell you that time frame so you'll dump out or rush and eat all your supply, and then you have to buy more lids to can something else. I don't, personally, I don't subscribe to that. It's up to you. If the jelly looks good and the lid ain't popped, that jelly is good. Now, I don't know how good the jelly is inside because I don't know who made it. But that jelly should be good. Oh, Lord. I can't remember. I've recommended several. But I don't recommend nothing by the canning Nazi company. Yeah, if it's sealed good, it should be good. As long as you know the person that made it isn't a crazy person. Yes, they are. And I'm telling you, before you do any canning anymore, you have to check the seals on your lids. I'm going to tell you right now, those ball lids, those seals are getting thinner and they're getting more janky. There's one way to get, next time you make your jalapeno jelly, ladybug seal, take half your peppers, your jalapeno peppers, take half of them and scoop the seeds out. The rest, I leave the seeds in. But yeah, I also learned uh, that you know how when you have to pressure can, I quit adding the vinegar into the pressure canner with the water because you once it's done canning, you can wash that film off of it, that white haze. I done found out that that vinegar in that water causes those lids not to last as long. And that to me is aggravating. I'm not worried if they got the white haze because, after you do either your water back canning or your pressure canning, you still have to, give your jars a little bath and wipe it all down because that haze, if you use good dish soap like Dawn, that haze comes right off those jars. But yeah, I quit putting the vinegar in the pressure canner. I quit it. Now, I'm not talking about don't use vinegar, like pickles and stuff in the jars. I'm talking about when they tell you put like a glug of vinegar into the pressure canner. No, not doing it no more. Because I noticed that every time I've done it with the vinegar, the lids don't last near as long. And also, when I make my pepper jellies, I don't use bell peppers. I strictly, if it says jalapeno jelly, that's the only thing that's in that jar. Jalapenos, and I don't use food coloring. If it's Scotch bonnet, that's what's in that jelly. If it's Carolina Reaper, that's the only thing that's in that jelly. Good evening, Deanne. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Yeah, it's water residue. A lot of times it's because of the chlorine and all the additives that they put in water anymore. But yep, so y'all know I'm gonna try. It might be an hour long. It depends on how I feel. I'm gonna try to do. I'll get it set up uh, for Thursday at 6 like I usually do, and we'll do an herbal study. Yeah, it could be minerals, it could be salt in the water, because some places natural salt in the water. It could be the chemicals like the chlorine and the fluoride crap they put in the water. No, we don't have well water. We're connected to city water here. I wish we had well water, but no, I have a Berkey. So, yep, we got good water. Ah, there you go. Good to know that you tested it. I wish we had well water. Maybe one day we will. But there's supposed to be springs all around us. I'd like to find them. Have they built a spring house around it? Natural springs are a blessing. As long as you know where the beginning of that spring is, that's the best thing. Now, I know in Iuka, in the city park, which I'll have to take y'all back and actually show y'all where the spring's at. Now it's not spring water. It's it's spring water, but it's mineral water. So that one's definitely a different beast there. Yep, but I'd want to know what chemicals they were using to soften the water. That you got to be careful about all that. Good evening, Susan. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? As long as they don't have a whole lot of um, development and stuff around them, I'd still taste. I would still test it yearly just to be on the safe side. See, I'd want to know what kind of salt they were using. I'm just picky. I, I, I I'd want them to be using a good quality salt. You know what? I usually just give mine apple cider vinegar in the water. That takes care of a lot of things. Yeah, going back to doing the Thursday, trying to go back to doing the Thursday uh, education live stream. This chat is gathering, learning, and having fun and laughing. Back when I used to do the Thursday night chats, learning chats. Yeah, Monday is usually the, uh, I don't want to say looser, but more focused on enjoying our time together, answering some questions. Thursday night's going to be serious. All right, good night, darling. Take care. It's so good to see you. Have a blessed evening, better week ahead, and we'll see you next. Well, we'll hopefully see you Thursday night. If not, we'll see you Monday night. Yeah, up in Maine, yeah, you have to watch out for the arsenic. Maine does have arsenic. A lot of the Northeast does because of that giant volcano that's up there. Welcome in, Wendy. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing, darling? Yeah, welcome to the world of YouTube. People don't get notifications. But yeah, I don't get notifications for most people's chats. I don't get notifications for any of Minty's live streams. Yep, thankfully that major storm that tore up Memphis that came through here, uh, we cooled down. Today was beautiful. We only got up to 92, and yeah, that's beautiful. But yeah, most people don't get any notifications from me. Also, yeah, I have been missing on posting videos. I apologize. But a lot of times, you need to double check if you ain't heard from me in a while. They're bad about unsubscribing people too. But yeah, we got supposed to have rain in a couple of days. Woohoo! My God, rain. Now, for those that watched the storm video on Sunday, you saw how bad it poured down. You can't even tell it rained, y'all. You cannot even tell it rained. It looks just as dry now as it did before. That's why I tell people set alarms on your phone, especially for the live stream. Set alarms on your phone, to notify you or something, because YouTube's not going to notify you. Because, I don't do stupid stuff on my channel. I don't uh, go around eating food everywhere. Um, yeah, I'm not in the YouTube click, so yeah, they tend to throttle us like crazy. That's why I tell everybody set an alarm on your phone. And why is Jennifer hiding in the shadows? She could come in and say hi. I mean, I don't mind people lurking, but at least say hi. Let me know you're okay. Yep, I'm not a fake person. No, I'm not fake. Oh, that's fine. I'm fine with that. I know about being busy, believe me. I'm trying to get back into the groove. That's just like after live stream, since me and Junior done the marathon of Expedition Bigfoot. We don't have anything to watch tonight, so I should get the sauerkraut video made. Alright, y'all, what is she canning? But yep, tonight I'm gonna, because I've got so many new subscribers, I figured I'd do a sauerkraut video. And I also have a cabbage roll video I want to do. Totally different kind of cabbage rolls than what people are used to. Ooh, hash browns. Love hash browns. Going to Jeff's, yep. Our food supply is way worse than shaky. It's almost null and void. The problem is everything's being brought in from China, which, yeah. Have you heard about the latest scandal from China and their cabbage they've been shipping over? It dipped in formaldehyde to make it look good. Uh, Me and Junior won't buy lettuce or spinach from the store ever again. Now they got a massive jalapeno recall. There was ice cream recall because of rubber in it. A lot of people don't realize just how many recalls of food there really is. It's getting sketchy, y'all. Hash browns. But yeah. Oh, alfalfa sprouts. Now, E. coli. Was it salmonella? One or the other. Yeah, y'all. That's why I tell people start doing sprouts is not hard to do. It's getting the seeds, and now I got a link in every one of my description boxes. And I'm not just saying this to get people to go and shop, but True Leaf Market, wonderful seed store. They sell sprouting seeds. Now, in my description box below is a link. I'll get a small commission, no charge to you. I know True Seeds have sprouting seeds. It's getting to the point where if you want to eat sprouts, you better do it yourself. If you want to eat lettuce, you're going to have to grow it yourself. If you want to eat spinach, any kind of leafy greens, do it yourself. What is going on? My nose just won't quit itching. Lord. I'm just waiting. I'm going to be growing our own lettuce, spinach, any leafy greens and everything. Or buy local. Just make sure if you go to a farmer's market, pay attention to their booth, their stand. Make sure they're actually growing it, because not everybody grows that food that they sell at farmers markets. Pay attention. Oh, I love grits. My God, we love grits. I haven't had cream of wheat since I was a kid. Yeah, you know why they tell you cannon's not good? Because they don't want you to be self sufficient. They want you to be reliant on them. You don't have to cook grits for hours to get all the flavor out. No, no. You just gotta get the good grits. If you can find them, they're getting harder and harder. The stone ground grits. They're bigger. They're bigger grits. Oh Lord, those are good. Now also, I can't help it. Yellow corn grits are good, but they're almost impossible to find. Sorry, Opal, I have nothing to do with that, darling. But yeah, y'all, I'm telling you, you need to stock up as much as possible when you can. But before you stock anything, read those labels. Know where that food comes from. Support local if you can. I'm too busy talking to boot anybody, so for once, I'm innocent. See, cooking them for hours just reminds me of making my Cherokee hominy. Lord, I love hominy, y'all. And when I'm making my Cherokee hominy, when it gets done, it's like you're eating, even though it's got pork in it, it tastes like chicken and dumplings. Yep, but be careful, like I tell people, be careful at farmers markets. Be very careful. Now, the one that we usually get to go to every once in a while in Florence, they have rules. It has to be homegrown within a 50-mile radius of Florence, Alabama. If it's not, it can't be sold at that farmer's market. Yeah, anything homegrown is going to be better. One, you know where those seeds come from. Two, they're not hybrid GMO crap. They have not been poisoned to death. Good evening, Shirley and Evie. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Oh, he's fine. We've been having a expedition Bigfoot marathon, and he woke up right as I was starting live stream. So he would rather have gotten sleep, take a nap, than be in live stream. He's fine. Junior's doing excellent. Oops, sorry, hit the table. Junior's doing excellent. Me, on the other hand, I'm the problem child. But yeah, no. See, I told you people's going to be worried about you. He's sitting over just dying laughing. He just didn't feel like being in live stream. And if he don't want to be in it, sorry, I'm not going to make him. But he's doing great. Keep up the prayers, y'all. It's working. I'm the problem child. Oh, I see how you are, Xander. Love you too. But yeah, I'm the one that here recently. I think it's I just run myself into the dirt for too long, and it caught up. And I made a really stupid mistake. Wendy says hello. Y'all, he's waving and smiling over there. Oh, thank you, Shirley and Evie. Yep, yep, I know it. And that's why I love you, Xander. I truly love you and appreciate all that you do more than you know, darling. More than you know. And before anybody else says anything, I love all of youans as well. Oh, Lord, no, I'm not perfect. Lord, no, no, I'm not perfect in the least, y'all. But yeah, I made a stupid mistake. I didn't hear the rack fall down, and that's what I stepped on. I guarantee if since that incident, I've been very careful where I step now. No, you're not nutty Italian. You are what is it? The Italian buttercup. That's what you are. Had to think about that for a minute. But yeah, no, y'all, Junior's fine. Y'all just gotta remember, he has mood swings. Nothing bad. If he don't want to do something, he ain't gonna do it. And, well, I just let him be him. The Italian buttercup. Yeah, I ain't never gonna forget that one. Oh, good evening, Kim. Welcome into chat. How are you doing, darling? And believe me, I pray for all of y'all every night. All the Owls family. I pray for everybody. Now look, Xander, there's only so much I can remember. Now quit adding words to it. Are you Sicilian? Because you know, Sicilian buttercup kind of has a ring to it. That kind of sounds a little more fancy like. I think I know what we'll be talking about Thursday night. I just got to get all my notes ready. Oh Lord, what is the loneliest cheese? Alright, I'm waiting. Well, crap, there goes. I was going to put a fancy title to it. No, I was going to. Tammy's the one that started the Buttercup Italian. I'm completely out of that one. That was all Tammy. Provolone. Oh my God, that's great. No, those should have been Dancing with Smurfs. I've never heard of that one, Ingrid. I'm trying to think. Were they pear shaped? It should have been Dancing with Smurfs. Alright, one thing. Next migraine you get, try a vitamin C pill. A lot of people don't know migraines can be triggered because of your vitamin C being too low. Two, second good one is going to be either willow bark. Now you got to be able to handle aspirin. Willow bark, or there's a tincture video that I got to get my tail in the woods. I might have enough beside the house because I got to trim trees around the outside of the house. Uh, Tulip poplar. I have no idea, Ingrid. Unless it's a throwback mohair spinner, because the Dancing with Smurfs is a hybrid, not a Petrie or lab hybrid. It was a hand crossing between two tomatoes. It might have threw back. I'm trying to think. I think on when I was growing the Dancing with Smurfs, I think I did get a red one or two off of them. I'll have to go back and look. They are. They those Dancing with Smurfs are amazing tomatoes. Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, I do not like sweet tomatoes, not whatsoever. I'm old fashioned when it comes to my tomatoes. I want them acidic, I want them tart, and I want them flavorful. They're amazing, y'all. You can do St. John's wort for migraines. It will work, but you gotta remember the first listings of what St. John's wort is good for is anxiety, depression, stuff like that. Good evening, Keela. Welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Oh, I'm a hoping so too. Course, I get it to work in the garden. Guess what starts? Rain. So, I got a tarp. I gotta try to clean up an area for it so I can go park it. Yeah, those sweet 100 thousands or whatever, you gotta watch out. A lot of those are Monsanto owned seeds, so be careful. Once in a blue moon, I will grow a hybrid. Only if I know that it has been hand pollinated between two plants or it's an accidental cross. I will not grow nor eat things that have been manipulated by science. No, no, anything not natural. That's like those super dwarf midget tomato plants. I don't want nothing to do with those evil looking things. No tomato plant is supposed to be a foot or shorter. That's not natural. And they're uber sweet, and that's the downfall of a lot of people in America. They have gotten so used to, corn, super sweet corn. No, no, thank you. Don't want it. I don't want it. It can be a little sweet, but not super sweet. A lot of people in America thinks that sugar has to be in everything, or all the produce has to be sweet, or you have to put sugar in your spaghetti sauce. Gag. Or sugar in your cornbread. Gag. Well, you know what? You can scare them mockingbirds out. Knock on wood. Those scarecrows I don't have anything, knock on wood, going in my garden. Well, unfortunately, I have to break the spaghetti noodles here so Junior doesn't have a hard time eating them. Oh, yeah, I killed a bunch of those. And for your question, Susan, about those giant grasshoppers slash locust, before I got sick, I killed a dozen of those damn things. They are coming up south, so get ready. The plague of locusts. Get an owl statue, a cheap plastic owl. Put it. They have garden owls, and they have those also That's a plastic body that has the rotating wind-blown head. They won't like that either. But yeah, there's no dumb questions. Unless you're just being facetious, and that's a different story. Alright, y'all, break time again. I'm still here talking, don't worry. Yeah, there's been a lot of jobs lost. Um, who was it? The two major beef, um, uh, crap. I can't even, man, my brain just went. I got excited, and that was my downfall. Um, Beef processing plants, 3,200 people lost their jobs. Yeah, that's happened. That's happening a lot. Yeah, y'all better get used to it. That's just like a lot of people's all excited about this uh, beef, the thousands and thousands of pounds of beef coming to America. No, don't buy it. Yeah, where it's coming from, there is a lot of reports of un, unsavory handling of the processing of the beef and everything. So y'all be careful. No, I was forced to eat that twice as a kid. That ain't happening no more. No, I don't do brains and eggs. No, Lord, no. Now there's another one you can do, Deanne. Uh, if you have any like T-post in the ground in the garden, now you got to make sure nothing's going to get on it. Take fishing string, tie it on one post, roll it to the next post, and make sure it is really taut, really tight. When the wind blows, it'll make a really, really weird noise, and that scares a lot of things off. Oh, the cherry hots. Yeah, them cherry bombs. Them babies are hot. But yeah, that using that fishing string, fishing line, not string, fishing line. Lord, I ain't been fishing in a long time. But yeah, using that fishing line, that works very well because when any wind blows through it, it makes a really ungodly sound. And plus, it'll make your neighbors guess and wonder what on earth is going on. But yeah, as a kid, I was forced to eat that twice. And I put my foot down and told my mama I will starve before I eat it again. Now, if you like it, more power to you. Now, no, with all the diseases that meat has and everything, you got to remember all the growth hormones and everything that they inject in the animals and feed them. You got to remember the brain is mostly made of fat. Where is most of all that chemical stored? In the fat. So you got to be careful about that. Dry eye syndrome, there's an herb. It's called eyebright. Eyebright. That, or you're dehydrated. Make sure you're drinking plenty of fluids. But eyebright, you can actually, when done right, can wash your eyes with it. I had it growing so I could use it the next year, but I'm worried that it fried when I got sick. I'm half scared to go out and look at my herbs. I've been trying to water them best I can because people don't realize when a foot is hurting you, it's hard to pull on anything. Fighting a garden hose, it's hard to pull a wagon, and yeah, it sucks. No, I didn't like the taste of it at all. I love chili pekins. Chili pekins was my daddy's favorite hot pepper. He loved to eat those things because like I tell everybody, my daddy was a traveling hobo before he sobered up and decided, hey, I'm a daddy. I need to act like one. He would, uh, he would travel the railroads riding, box cars and stuff. And he was a seasonal worker, and he'd go down to Mexico and work in the fields. He'd work up on the northwest coast and all through California and everything. And he learned to eat chili pekins down there. What the hell? Y'all hold on, I'll be back. I'll be back in just a bit. I gotta see why the rooster, why the owl is crowing. finally being delivered. You know, I got the notification that they were supposed to be coming about that early. No, apparently not now. Sorry, y'all. I'm back. Give me a minute. Oh. Oh. Yeah, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Oh. Okay. Weehaw. I'm back. Let me get adjusted here. Let's see. What all have I missed? Hold on. I'm catching up. Yep. I love good liver. Good liver. Yes. Yeah, it was a delivery. Well, it ain't that late. It's 8 o'clock. No, it's not an actual rooster. It is an owl. The sensor outside is an owl. A black metal owl. Good evening, Pearlio. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? She's backing out, heading out the yard, so. Now, the sensor reader in the house doesn't have any owl hooting. I don't have any roosters. So when that goes off, I know somebody is outside. Now, granted, there for the longest, I guess that redbird cardinal's gone away somewhere. There was a redbird that would love to land on it to get it to go off. Cats walk by, it'll go off. But most of the time when that goes off, I get up and go check. Oh no, them squirrels would be going. Sorry, BB rifle. Yeah, if it was put on the table, you either ate it or you done without. So yeah, I'm able to eat a lot of things, but there's some things that's just a no. Yep, pellet rifle, yep. And or if you wait till you start getting cold, after that first hard breeze, them tree rats, they count. Ah, no, Junior wasn't trying. Was Junior trying to escape down the driveway? He's over like looking like, what? No, that old man wouldn't even make it past his chair because I done busted him already. Squirrels are delicious. It might still be on my Amazon wish list if you want to scroll down. You might have to scroll a while. I think I left it up there so others could find it. It has 27 different sounds it can make. I forget I can add, oh God, 14 or more owl sensors to it. And I can make each one make its own sound. But yeah, no, I was raised, you either ate what was put on the table or you done without. I tried it once, didn't like it. I tried it twice, it was another hell no. So yeah, that's why I said nope. Thank you, Xander, darling. He of many links. But yeah, I think it. If it's not on my wish list, I might have took it off. Let me know, and I will find it, and I will post it in the not the comment section, but on the community. What's supposed to be the community post section. All right, Opal, darling. You have a blessed night, a better week ahead. Hopefully, we'll see you Thursday night. If not, we'll see you next Monday night, darling. I promise nothing. But yeah, I'm telling you, that thing, like I said, we don't have roosters here. Just because I don't have one. But when that goes off, we know something's up. And we can hear it in the bedroom too. Believe me, it'll make you pop up. I didn't have a chance to be a picky eater. You ate what was put in front of you, and you prayed that Mama actually felt like cooking. Yeah, they got all kinds of great little solar powered gadgets out there now. Now some of them are cheap made crap. Some of them are great. Those fairy lights, which I gotta clean everything up out there. Those what's called firefly like fairy lights. I love those things. But yeah, I've gotten more laughs out of having a owl sensor outside, but having the rooster go off in my house. You know, you would think that they would put, an owl hooting in the sound box. No, no, but no, they don't put. That's not one of the options. But let me tell you, not much of anything gets past that sensor, and it's getting dark outside. So yeah, I like that thing. I really do. But yeah, that was a chicken feed order that actually was supposed to be coming tomorrow. They were supposed to deliver it today. No, they were supposed to deliver it yesterday. The delivery person apparently couldn't do its job. So I thought both the bags were coming by FedEx. Nope, apparently I got one of the bags delivered and another bag is coming by FedEx. Thank gracious it ain't costing any extra, but Lord, I'm telling you, I wish they could get things straight. But yep, all kind of things going on. It's never dull around here, let me tell you. It's never a dull moment. Something's always going on. Good Lord, what's it doing in Hawaii? That's like that one package, and all the herbs came dead as a doornail. It went from North Carolina down to, what was it, Arizona or New Mexico, and then came back and then went somewhere else. It was 13, 14 days later it finally arrived. Jeff, what'd you do? What'd you do to your foot? You need to be on the prayer list, Jeff. You take care. You have a blessed evening. A better week ahead. Hopefully, we'll see you Thursday night. If not, we will see you next Monday night and get to feeling better. Because I'm telling you, when a foot is hurting or a leg is hurting, it slows you down a lot. Oh, and you got hash browns to enjoy, Jeff. Ha ha, yeah. We're all starting to either get hurt or get sick. Oh my God, Jeff! What on earth? Ooh! Thursday night, I'm going to try to get started again the herb study. Same owl time, same owl channel. It'll be Thursday night at 6 Central Time. Yeah, it's not fun. It's not hard to hurt a foot apparently. Now me, if I remember right, it's the same foot. It's the same foot if I remember right. I can't. It happened so long ago I can't remember all these injuries. I was a janitor at an electric company, and all I'd done was took a step forward. I was sweeping. The secretaries heard the noise. I thought I just sprained my ankle. No, no. Stress fractured two bones in my foot. I wished I would have broke the bones instead of stress fracturing them. Yep, that's what I've been saying too, Jeff. I'm getting too old for this crap. These injuries are getting to where they take longer to heal and they're coming too quick behind one another. It hurts. Yep. Lord, you're going to have to put on a new landing or some kind of rubberized something slip proof on that skid steer. Lord. And feet hurt so bad when they get hurt. My gracious, they hurt. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna get off of here. I got to get the chickens locked up. I gotta get our pizza out of the refrigerator. Ooh, yep. Hopefully he can get it back into place without too much pain. Ooh, Lord. How are you going to be able to get seen quick, or is it going to take a while? Oh, I hope it works, Xander. I hope so, Lord. But I got to get that chicken food put up in the bucket. Ooh. Ooh, damn, that sounds horrible. Lord, that's horrible. Oh my gracious. Oof, oof. Really? You would think they could massage them or something back in, but I, I couldn't take the massaging part because I'd probably try to kick the teeth out of the chiropractor. I don't like my foot being messed with. Ooh, ooh, hoo, hoo. All right, Lord, I'm thinking about that getting punched in the foot, and I'm just like cringing over here. My foot throbbed, and I'm like, oh no, you gotta quit that. Yeah, it don't take much. I'm telling you, all I done was step. Took a step. And I stress fractured two bones that will never heal. They'll close, but never solid. I tried to get the doctor to give me his little knee. You know how they check your knee with that little hammer? I told him, give me the little hammer. I'll break them. Maybe they'll heal back. He was looking at me like, what on earth? But yeah, neuropathy can be fixed. It might be a vitamin deficiency too. Oh Lord, y'all. There's only one chiropractor I want to go to, and it's that man down in Texas. Lord, one day I'll get to see him and see if he can't fix me, but it's going to be a long time before that happens. All right, y'all, I got to go out here and get these poor girls locked up. Been having coon trouble. Just wait. Just wait. When it gets cold, we're going to be doing a video on cooking coon. Uh, Magnesium is a good one. Believe it or not, iodine, there's another one. There's another one. And I'm talking about iodine capsules, not iodized salt. There's another one, and I can't remember it off the bat. I'll have it in my mind Thursday night. Alright, everyone, y'all take care. Y'all stay safe and sound. Quit getting hurt. Mama Owl's the one that's supposed to be, the main one hurt. Nobody else getting hurt. You can shoot them with the BB rifle. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. What they don't know ain't none of their business. I used to hunt them in the city too. Everyone, take care. Stay safe and sound. Keep your eyes and your ears open. There's more being recalled than you realize. Didn't you realize it's not only food, It's old Big Harma being recalled left and right. Uh, recall.gov, I think it's called. I can't remember the website. And of course, children's toys with lead paint and everything. But I will see y'all Thursday night. Same bat time, same owl channel, same owl time. Lord, I knew I was going to mess up. Y'all take care. Y'all stay safe and sound. Know that we love y'all dearly. Now, I'm going to tell you, since Thursday night's going to be a serious night, Junior's not going to want to be in on it because he can't talk about anything, and it irks him. It really does. Love y'all dearly, and we will see y'all Thursday night or next Monday night, whichever one you can make. Everyone take care. Love you dearly. Mwah! Hoot hoot. And y'all be blessed tonight. Have a great evening. A better week ahead, and we'll either see you Thursday or Monday or both nights. Mama Owl out.